1,000-meter race. Inspector Perus Chemtai, who clinched a silver medal. These accolades are not merely medals. They are symbols of perseverance, sacrifice, discipline, and excellence that reflect the very best of the Uganda Police Force.
Ochaya commended the team for their discipline, which serves as an inspiration to other colleagues within the police force.
Unwavering discipline, a quality that is deeply ingrained in the ethos of the Uganda Police Force. This same discipline has propelled you to the heights of success, just as it did. For as you know, some of our legends, like Nakibwa, it's good you have mentioned about him. We also had Dennis Okwa, who was a footballer, Stephen Kiptorotich from the Uganda prisons.
For continued success, the athletic team has called for increased investment by the police in the creation of training camps across different regions.
And I also request that we introduce another training camp in a place in Soroti where we have the high jumpers and also sprinters in this country. We could start with those two or three. There is also West Nile region in Arua. When we do that, it will also assist us as a federation. We kick-started regional training camps and we targeted those areas.
Talent is widespread in its country, and there is so much that every region can contribute. As there is talent in sprints from the northern part of the country, and it is true. John Akibo came from the north, and he broke the world record in the Munich Games in 1972. Why have we left that to die? Also, our brothers from the west, the Rwenzori there, and the Kisoro, we have
the 6 police athletes who participated in the Paris 2024 Olympics include ASP Joshua Cheptegei, ASP Stella Chesang, IP Peruth Chemutai, IP Maslin Chelingat, PC Martin Chiprotich, and Victor Chiplangat. Komagum Rogers and Abdul Nasir Luwama for UBC.
President Yoweri Museveni has praised the strong working relationship between the government and the Bunara Kingdom. This message was delivered by the Minister of Youth and Children Affairs, Dr. Balambalu Kahara, who represented the President at the 16th coronation anniversary of Sabanyara retired Major Ngasaki Chimeze Mbeka Mpaji II.
Hundreds of Banyara gathered in Bali sub-county, Kayunga district to honor the 16th coronation anniversary of His Majesty, the Royal Highness of Bunyara Kingdom, retired Major Ngasaki Chimeze Mbeka Mpaji II. The coronation anniversary was attended by various dignitaries, including his subjects, traditional and religious leaders, and members of the political class.
Atende ku nsalo eza Uganda ne Tanzania abanyala bangi ddala. Kitegeeza obunyala bwe tubeera n'eddoboozi eryawamu ne twegatta nga buli omu tavudde gy'ali naye nga ku nsonga bw'eti etukwatako esobola okutugatta awamu olw'ebiruubirirwa.
The Kingdom's Prime Minister Galmaka Wilson reaffirmed their commitment to respecting the Memorandum of Understanding between Bunyara and Buganda.
After leaving this place, I will come to your office. And can you lead the Banyala to President's office so that we discuss the gazetting issue? Otherwise, we are lacking a lot of resources. Bunyara is marginalized. Our Mukama cannot run this institution without the benefits which are given.
Kankoleshe obuyire buni okwebali President wa Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Museveni. Olw'emirimu gy'atukola k'eihanga lyaiswe omu Uganda n'obunyala bwona bwona okutwala amwe. Tukumusiima muno. Entiina ya mwaka guni erimu ebigambo betusayine tutwale nka ebikulu muno nka bini ekyakwekera ekya okwekalangula omuno leke tuzwe omubwolo obuyinazi n'obuyinaze.
President Yoweri Museveni was represented at the event by the Minister of Youth and Children Affairs, Dr. Balambalukahara Atenyi.
I thank the Banyara for coming in big numbers to celebrate this important cultural event. This is the proof that the king and the kingdom occupy a central place in the social and cultural lives of the people of this area. The NRM government supports the right to cultural expression. All communities in Uganda have a right to organize and express their unique cultural norms, customs, and language. Your Royal Highness, I want to use this today's occasion to commend your steadfast and visionary leadership. Over the last 16 years, I am happy to observe that your reign has been characterized by unity, peace, and good cooperation with the leadership of NRM government.
On behalf of the government and the president, the minister contributed shillings 30 million to support the kingdom.
I wish you all a happy celebration. Thank you, signed Yoweri Museveni. Enclosed is 30 million shilling, which can be collected tomorrow morning at Okero House.
Makerere School of Public Health is urging the government to increase its investment in cancer awareness and screening by speeding up the establishment of cancer treatment centers in different regions. Now, this appeal was made by the Dean of the school, Professor Rhoda Wanyenze, during the launch of a cancer awareness book authored by Dr. Geoffrey Musinguzi, a cancer survivor and lecturer at the school.
The cancer awareness book, titled My Journey with Rectal Cancer From Diagnosis to Recovery, was authored by Dr. Geoffrey Musinguzi, a lecturer at Makerere University School of Public Health.
But when I was there, then it started sinking in that cancer is not a disease. So if they wanted to serve us food, they have to eat. I said, I'm not going to eat. But I said, you must eat. I said, okay. I finally agreed and I ate. I didn't know that I was starting a long journey that was very challenging. And the food was just one of the treatment of the many things. Food and eating was one of those aspects in my care.
In the book, Musinguzi advocates for early screening and highlights strategies for dealing with the stigma associated with cancer diagnosis.
There are a lot of medical errors that I personally experienced. So if I keep quiet about them, nobody will speak about them. I think we need to tighten, there are leakages in the tap. We need to really tighten those leakages because they can actually cost lives. Some of them are really very unfortunate. And I think they would even call it negligence. Maybe I was really negligence. That's really very painful.
Professor Rhoda Wanyenze, the dean of the school, expressed concern over the limited resources allocated to cancer treatment, which deprives many patients of the necessary medication.
We are looking up to the Ministry of Health, the Uganda Cancer Institute, and let's work together to make this journey easier so that beyond the pain and physical and emotional, we don't go into financial catastrophes and selling all we own as a matter of achieving care.
The Ministry of Health is urging the public to be vigilant and seek timely medical attention, especially through early screening. Stakeholders in the health sector address misconceptions surrounding cancer, noting that some individuals seek treatment from herbalists instead of medical professionals.
What is failing us are the people not showing up for cervical cancer screening. So we need to create more awareness. Childhood cancers, most of them are not associated with these risk factors. So early screening is the answer if we are to detect childhood cancers. and they are also quite many.
Dr. Geoffrey Musenguzi was diagnosed with cancer in 2022 and has since been undergoing treatment. He has conducted research to assist other cancer patients. His book chronicles his journey in the fight against cancer. Komagum Rogers and Abdul Nasir Lugwama, UBC.
Now, at the Microfinance Support Center headquarters, a significant initiative has been launched to improve the lives of orphans and children of soldiers. Under the leadership of the General Eli Kayanja, a dedicated desk has been established to streamline support and ensure that these children can actively participate in wealth creation programs. This initiative represents a new chapter in empowering these children, providing them with the tools and opportunities to build a brighter future.
Significant move to support the children of soldiers and orphans, the Microfinance Support Center has set up a dedicated desk to streamline coordination, ensuring these children can participate in wealth creation programs.
The issues affecting children of soldiers are issues regarding education is key, 2, pension, 3, lack of jobs, 4, empowerment.
During a meeting at the Microfinance Support Center headquarters, General Eli Kayanja emphasized the importance of unity among these children to maximize the benefits from the government's wealth and job creation initiatives.
We have come up with a resolution that they should come up with a document, first to indicate their leadership, 2, to make sure that the projects they are talking about they want to do, they are well known, 3 is to make sure that their members they come together. That's very important, so that when they are presenting, they present as a group.
The children leaders expressed their gratitude to the Microfinance Support Center for establishing this special office, which they say is vital in addressing the challenges of poverty and unemployment they face, among others.
Microfinance Support Center is funding children of soldiers through Ushindi Sacco.
Of projects which will be coming to Uganda Microfinance Support Center and get defunded so that we can chase away poverty in our lives.
I'm calling upon all children of soldiers to come and join Ushindi, because we are now one body. We now have one voice.
As part of the wealth creation program, the Microfinance Support Center disbursed 100 million through savings and credit cooperatives to help these children invest in various income-generating projects aiming to improve their livelihoods. Charity Marian Imnat and Robert Boita, UBC News.
City High School Kololo, a universal secondary school, has celebrated 60 years of existence. The school's head teacher, Maria Goreti Walanga, expressed her gratitude to the government for introducing the new syllabus and increasing salaries for science teachers. However, she noted that land grabbing is the biggest challenge facing the school. Kampala Capital City Authority Supervisor of Education Services for Central Division, James Juma, praised the school's proper implementation of the new syllabus and commended the good morals exhibited by both learners and school administrators.
We are thankful to the government for the enhancement of science teachers' salaries. The science and arts teachers have guided our learners to showcase their skills as a way of promoting skills and sciences, as our president always emphasizes. Nevertheless, we implore you to consider a similar salary enhancement to the arts teachers.
I know it is a very good curriculum, and we are calling upon the government, especially ministry, to prioritize education and reallocate more funds towards championing of this new curriculum.
Quite a big chunk of our school land has been encroached upon by selfish individuals. At the time of its foundation, in 1964, this school had more than 20 acres. It is so disheartening that today it has only 7 acres, which are also being eyed by very many unscrupulous people. We have land wrangles already, and the most recent court case was heard on 8th this month.
As KCCA, we appreciate you And we say, please continue attending school, continue remaining in school, and at the end of it, you should be able to complete. There's one thing to come to the school, but it's another thing to attend classes. There's another thing to attend classes, yet another thing to make your time in the class productive. So I want to say, learners, please make your time in the classroom productive.
Okay, DJ.
President Yoweri Museveni is set to hand over tractors and farming equipment to the Church of Uganda under the Archdeacon of Gomba as part of a poverty alleviation initiative. The church has expressed deep gratitude for this support and has pledged to use the resources effectively. Now, during this event, scheduled for September this year, the Gomba-Kasaka Road will also be officially commissioned.
The Bishop of Central Buganda Diocese, Right Reverend Mike Rubowa, says the diocese is set to receive tractors and farming equipment under the Archdeacon of Gomba for poverty alleviation efforts.
And as I addressed to him in the State House, I showed him that he gave us tractors, roads, tarmac roads, cows, pigs, the house of the bishop, the palace, and even we have gone to send a cow, send a pig out of those he gave to the diocese.
He made this announcement while confirming over 150 students in the Anglican faith at Laurencia Junior School, the Academy of St. Lawrence, and Horizon. This ceremony took place at Pari Pari in Nachirebe, Mpigi district. The rector of St. Lawrence Schools and Colleges, Maria Tulina, emphasized the crucial role of religion in the lives of young people, noting that it fosters discipline, which in turn leads to better academic performance.
Fear God and place them before God. Let them go to church and let them do some work. Because this world you cannot survive without work. Let them learn how to work and interact with other people responsibly.
She urged parents to remain vigilant during the holiday season, ensuring that students stay busy and do not spend excess time on televisions and phones, which could expose them to negative influences.
As we are going for holidays, I'm requesting the dear parents to take care of the kids at home, to protect them because they are very vulnerable. The society is very harsh. That's one is protection and make sure that they have security.
The chaplain of Pari Pali School, Reverend Emmanuel Wagaba, said that the confirmed students in the Anglican faith are well prepared to face spiritual challenges and stay on the right path.
Of course, never to put their guards down, for Satan is still awake and Satan is waiting for them outside there. So my message for them this holiday is to keep strong in their faith, work hard, and also respect their parents as they are in their holidays.
This report was compiled by Chirembeka.
Let's now take a short commercial break and then come back with more news. Please do stay tuned.
MTN ekutusako papa patetuwa Busoga kati nokulu mukaga nga 3 omwezi guno gwa 8 jangu kudamuzi wotakulaga backgrounds tunyumirwe ng'okuyingira kijja kuba emitwalo 2 naye tiketi wogigulira ku MTN Momo ogifuna ku mutwalo gumu ye ya VIP ya mitwalo 3 kati nonyiga *165*2 noti hash oba kozesa Momo app weegulire tiketi y'oku MTN Momo ku bbeeyi rahisi tosubwa abayimbi bonna ab'e Kampala n'ab'e Busoga papapate netegekeddwa Douglas Lwanga ne kutuusibwako MTN.
Together we're unstoppable.
Ngalu, ngalu, ngalu.
It's true what people say, that when I wash and you wash your hands with soap, we'll have less infections as Ugandans. After all, it's hands that handle money. It's hands that feed us. Hands that prepare soil for farming. Hands that we use to learn. And hands that we use for fun.
When I wash and you wash, it means clean hands for all. So, wash your hands with soap and clean water regularly to keep away infections and disease-causing germs. This message is from the National Hand Washing Secretariat with support from UNICEF.
Royal Challenge presents African Culture Show 2024. From 5th to 7th September, African countries will showcase their cultural lifestyles of food, dances, poetry, clothing, and we shall also have live African traditional performances. We shall be at Kololo Independence Grounds starting at 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. at only 50,000 shillings. Dressing code is African culture wear. Come see countries like Nigeria, Ghana, Egypt, Libya, plus visiting countries like Brazil, India, China, and many more, showcasing their traditional cultural lifestyles.
Uganda fire! Endiva fire! Our border fire! Uganda! Thank you for showing your fire! Has Nabole Stadium opened its doors once again? While you were warm moving in, you were the 12th player when Uganda Cranes needed you the most. Through our famous wins against Tubakunda and our unlucky losses, you stood firm, supporting even louder. Now, as Uganda Cranes take on South Africa and Congo this September, South Sudan in October, and play our second legs against South Africa and Congo in November, bring even more fire! Because with your support, Uganda Cranes is unstoppable! Uganda fire! Proudly brought to you by MTN, the #1 supporter of Uganda Cranes. Together, we are unstoppable.
Welcome back. You're still watching the UBC News Tonight, broadcasting live from Nile Avenue. We now take you into the world of business. Now, in the heart of Busoga sub-region, a wave of economic empowerment is transforming lives, particularly among women and youth. Through ventures like tailoring, hairdressing, piggery, and poultry, communities are utilizing the government's Myoga revolving funds to create new opportunities. From tailoring cooperatives in Chigulu South to veterans turning scrap into valuable products, the Busoga sub-region is becoming a beacon of hope and innovation, driving a brighter future for the youth.
In the districts of Iganga and Kaliro in the Busoga sub-region, ventures like tailoring, hairdressing, piggery and poultry are driving economic empowerment for women thanks to the government's Myoga revolving funds. The Kaliro District Commercial Officer explains the impact.
When I do the monitoring, I see there's a future because the tailoring circle has also created employment for the associations that right now they have students.
One success story is that of Freda Mwikwiri from Kalitunsi village in Kaliro Town Council. As a single mother of 5, including twins, she invested her savings from the Vulamoji constituency, tailoring Myoga savings and credit cooperatives into piggery. This venture is transforming her life and providing for her family.
As a single mother, has really helped us to make our children also get some good education. Like my boy was in the university. He's doing well. That's from my effort of this project of Myoga. So really, I praise the government of Uganda and the president of Uganda for helping us.
Many women are now boosting their household incomes through various enterprises. Tailoring Myoga circles in Kigulu South, Iganga and the Wulamogi constituency salon operators are not only creating jobs but also providing skills training for their members.
tulikwenda kuba ni training school kinitaka tubenganiswe otu supplyinga abe saloni bona mu Kaliro district nte kiroto kyaisu.
Other beneficiaries have diversified into produce, including making high-quality flour from grains.
Expect to get household incomes by transforming people from their locality so that we can do things at a standard which is high.
With a seed capital of shillings 50 million from the government, the Iganga Municipal Veterans Emyoga Circle is transforming the lives of veterans by turning scrap into products like bells, iron boxes and weighing scales. Many veterans have since established their own businesses, while others have reinvested their savings into poultry farming.
I received 5M. I used that 5M to open up my own business. It has benefited many youths in Iganga municipality and veterans in Iganga district at large.
Mpegano emyoga gya namba nti namala ofuna enkoko dino era kayindi kuzimba ekizimbe kino kyemerere kityo lwa sente.
Through this presidential initiative, these enterprises are creating much-needed employment opportunities for the youth in Busoga sub-region. Story compiled by Robert Waita for UBC News.
And on the international scene in Nairobi, a new restaurant is generating business and buzz, not just because of food, but because of the staff. Robots serving dishes as the main attraction of dinners who flock to the Robot Cafe. Let's take a look at these highlights.
Welcome. It's lunchtime at the Robot Cafe in Nairobi's Kileleshwa suburb, and an unusual waitress is causing excitement.
Thank you, Nadia.
Nadia is one of 3 robot waitresses incorporated here to improve service delivery. This is a first in East Africa.
You assign them duties in the morning like normal waiters. You tell them which tables one particular robot is supposed to go, or what is expected to do there. Because for instance, they do more than just survey. They sing happy birthday. For instance, let's say you do a reservation and you have a birthday. It's going to deliver you your cake with the message and everything, and also sing happy birthday with you with a background of waitresses.
Use of robotic technology in the food service industry is not new. Restaurants with robot waiters have opened in the United States, China, and other places. But the concept is new to Africa. Since opening in Nairobi 2 months ago, Robot Cafe staffers say the reception has been good, with the robots being the attraction for customers like Brooke Abito, who is here today with his family for lunch.
I was happy to show my kids this, in Africa, in your own backyard. So yeah, it was very good. You can see that the technology needs a bit of development, but it's really nice how the robots take the food, they come and serve you. And when I come back next time, I want to see the robots more interactive, taking your orders, bringing your food. But it's a very good first step.
According to government data, the hospitality industry is one of the big sources of employment in Kenya. The introduction of robots in the sector brings fears of people being driven out of work by machines. However, industry experts like Edith Ojuang say there is no cause for alarm, as the technology will just serve as a tool to improve efficiency and quality of service delivery.
I really don't think it can face off the entire human labor, but it will be incorporated still, just like we have incorporated the other technology, and we've used it to improve our human labor and worked together.
Ojuang's advice is for Kenyan schools to incorporate technology training into their hospitality curriculum in readiness for the shift.
If we keep training people the traditional way, and by the time they're released in the industry, technology has already gone a notch higher. It becomes scary for them already, and it becomes difficult to be able to adopt.
Experts say the era of automated restaurants has finally begun in Africa, and diners should expect more integration of robots in their dining experiences. Juma Majanga, VOA News, Nairobi.
And then access to nature isn't just good for your mental health. A long-term study suggests that spending time in green spaces or by water can help prevent heart disease. Let's take a look at this report.
City living with limited access to green spaces or bodies of water is bad for your heart, according to a study analysis from Northwestern University's Feinberg School of Medicine.
Participants with limited access to these spaces, particularly those living in a lower economic neighborhoods, right, had higher odds of developing coronary artery calcification.
Coronary artery calcification can be an early sign of heart disease, which can lead to a heart attack. The long-term study found that the association was most pronounced in Black people living in lower-income neighborhoods. On the other hand, access to nature actually has health effects that can slow down the biological aging process.
This beneficial environment also have better oxygen, cleaner air. But I think the most important thing is to promote their social interaction, to be physically active. And all these factors can promote your immune system.
We're going to get a little closer to the water.
The study results come as no surprise to Heidi Schreiber-Pan, a Maryland-based therapist who often conducts client sessions in natural settings.
There's so much evidence to support that when the human body is in connection with the natural world, that our sympathetic nervous system is lower blood pressure, so the body responds so well to the calming environment of the bird song, sound of water, the trees.
The study followed almost 3,000 people for 25 years, from around 1985 until 2011. The study authors concluded that being outdoors often means people are exercising more, which is good for heart health.
Asking yourself that and seeing what comes for you.
That makes perfect sense to Schreiber-Pan.
When humans are outdoors, which is our original habitat, we tend to be more physically active, is what the human body needs. So there's so many cardiovascular benefits to that, just being more active. But then there's also all that other benefit of just the sound.
Welcome back. It's now time for sports news. The latest season for the English Premier League has started with Manchester United edging Fulham in the opener, while others like Liverpool have also got positive results. Let's take a look at the details.
Uganda Breweries Limited, through its Guinness brand in partnership with DSTV, has promised to ensure Ugandans get a lively atmosphere as they watch the 2024-2025 English Premier League season.
Key for you to notice that currently Guinness is the official sponsor of the English Premier League. So today we are here to celebrate the game of football. So we are launching the sponsorship here in Uganda so that we can celebrate with our fans as we open up this new season of English Premier League.
This they intend to do through watch parties, one of which, to set the tone, has been hosted at Garden City in Kampala.
So nationally, what we're going to do is that we're going to be celebrating with different fans in their local areas. The plan is to amplify this further as we continuously celebrate with fans in different parts of the country. We're going to be celebrating with them in Jinja, in Mbarara, in Gulu, as we celebrate them as they watch their favorite games.
This watch party was during the Ipswich versus Liverpool game, in which the visitors, courtesy of goals by Diogo Jota and Mohamed Salah, won the game. These watch parties will spread across the country and climax with opportunities for Ugandan fans watching their clubs live in UK.
So there are tickets to win. We're going to be sharing more information about how these tickets are going to be won. There are tickets to win for fans to watch their favorite games in England live. So we're going to be sharing more information as we celebrate with the fans during the season.
The latest development of the partnership between Guinness and DSTV is a result of the exclusive agreement for Guinness to become the official brew for the English Premier League.
And that brings us to the end of our bulletin today. Thank you very much for being a lovely audience. My name is Wadulo Mark Arnold, Dorothy Namuyomba on Sign Language. Without further ado, let's give you the weather forecast and good night.
Welcome to the latest weather update from the Weather Center. My name is Juliet Nateza. When you take a look at the satellite imagery, it shows that the southern part of our country is a bit dry because we have a high on the tip of South Africa that is pushing dry winds towards our country, though the north is still active because the rain belt is mainly scattered in the north. Central morning, we expect to wake up with sunny intervals in most areas. Eastern areas along Lake Victoria Basin, we expect to wake up with scattered showers. Soroti, we expect to wake up with sunny intervals. The western stretch, we expect to wake up with sunny intervals in most areas. North areas of Kitugum, Kotido, Moroto, we expect to wake up with scattered showers, and elsewhere, we expect to wake up with sunny intervals. Later on in the afternoon, maximum temperatures expected to rise to 28 for Kampala and Nakasongola. Mubende and Masaka, we expect a maximum of 29 with sunny intervals in most areas. Eastern, we expect a maximum of 28 along Lake Victoria Basin, and as for Soroti, we expect a maximum of 29 with light showers. The western stretch, Kasese, we expect a maximum of 30. Masindi, we expect a maximum of 29 with light showers. Mbara, we expect a maximum of 30. And Kabale Highlands, we expect a maximum of 24 with light showers. In the north, we expect a maximum of 29 in most areas with light showers in most areas. For some of the world cities, Dubai, we expect sunny intervals at a maximum of 43. Nairobi, we expect a maximum of 23 with sunny intervals. Cairo, we expect a maximum of 39 with sunny conditions. And London, we expect a maximum of 24 with sunny conditions. That's all we had for you from Uganda National Meteorological Authority. Stay tuned and stay blessed.
UBC, inspiring Uganda. This weekend on UBC.
We are here yet again in the Garden of Eden discussing submission in relationships or in the marriage. So why is it required of a wife to submit to her husband? And of course, if I spoke to today's Christian wife and you told them that they do not know how to submit to their husband, they will tell you, no, what are you talking about? I know what submission is. I am very submissive. When I'm serving my husband food, I kneel down. You see, when I'm going to greet him, I kneel down. Wait until I tell you what submission is. Then you will go back and assess actually if you have ever submitted. So let me get you on a detour and show you the spiritual revelation of what it means for a woman or a wife to submit to the man. And of course, what was God up to.
Welcome to the Garden of Eden with your marriage anchor, Prosi Buyono.
This weekend on UBC.
Like the moon in the sky, girl, you light up my life. Nakindi nasabi, manurete kuku, kumani ruhande rwanyu. Yora wisekera, nukababare ma. Let me fix it tonight. Let's love each other till the morning light. Let me put together all your broken pieces. I hear your heart talking, babe, I'm here to listen. Oh, Bang bang, this love is on fire, on fire. Yeah, this love is on fire, on fire. Yeah.
This weekend on UBC.
Today I have decided to bring a guest that is going to amuse you, and you're going to love her, because we have always taken on this mentor of bringing people that can infuse positivity and talk about things that we don't really want to address publicly.
You are special. I know you don't feel like it because you're constantly comparing yourself to your friend or to your sister.
With close to a decade of experience in medical field, Dr. Lisa Tumaine drives change through creating awareness and breaking stigma associated with mental health.
I focused on mental health because I realized that everyone that came to me at the pharmacies where I was working, yes, in as much as they wanted to get the drugs that were prescribed, there was an underlying issue. I think the urgency is really there because the suicide rates are increasing.
Day by day?
Yeah. Actually, the statistic globally is that every 40 seconds, one person commits suicide.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.